If you're over 50 and you've been using castor oil hoping it will tighten your skin, smooth wrinkles, or restore that youthful glow, listen very carefully because you're only doing half the job. Castor oil is powerful, there's no doubt about it. It's thick, it penetrates deeply, and it's been used for generations for skin, joints, hair, and circulation. But here's the truth. Most people don't realize castor oil alone does not fully stimulate collagen production, especially as we age. And after 50, collagen loss accelerates rapidly. By the time you reach your 50s, your body is producing up to 30–40% less collagen than it did in your youth. That's why skin becomes thinner, looser, drier, and slower to heal. That's why wrinkles deepen. That's why joints feel stiff and connective tissue weakens. So today I want to show you how to unlock castor oil's full potential by combining it with one specific oil that activates collagen at the cellular level. If you're over 50 and relying on castor oil alone to restore youthful skin, tighten sagging areas, or reduce wrinkles, it's important to understand what's really happening beneath the surface of your skin. Castor oil has earned a strong reputation, and rightly so, but its role is often misunderstood, especially when it comes to collagen. And castor oil is thick, dense, and deeply penetrating. It improves circulation, increases hydration, supports lymphatic flow, and helps soften tissue. These are valuable effects, particularly for aging skin that has become dry, sluggish, and slow to regenerate. When blood flow improves, nutrients reach the skin more efficiently. When lymphatic drainage improves, inflammation and waste products are reduced. All this creates a healthier skin environment. But here's the key issue. A healthy environment alone does not guarantee collagen production. A collagen is not something your skin automatically produces just because it's moisturized. Collagen is a structural protein made by specialized cells called fibroblasts. These cells require very specific biological signals to turn on collagen synthesis. After the age of 50, those signals become weaker, slower, and less responsive. This is where many people get frustrated. They apply castor oil faithfully, their skin feels softer, looks temporarily smoother, but weeks later, the deeper issues remain: loss of firmness, thinning skin, crepey texture, and deeper wrinkles. That's because castor oil does not directly stimulate fibroblasts to make new collagen. Aging changes the rules. By the time you pass 50, your body is producing significantly less collagen each year. Hormonal shifts, chronic low-grade inflammation, oxidative stress, and reduced cellular communication all contribute to this decline. Your skin is no longer in a growth phase, it's in a maintenance and repair phase, and maintenance requires targeted support. And castor oil works primarily on circulation and tissue conditioning, not cellular signaling. Think of it this way: castor oil prepares the soil, but it does not plant the seed without the right signal. Collagen production remains sluggish, regardless of how well moisturized the skin feels. This is why castor oil alone produces surface level improvement, not structural change. Another issue is skin thickness. As we age, the dermal layer becomes thinner. This means that oils applied to the surface may not reach the deeper layers where collagen is made unless they are combined with something that actively communicates with skin cells. Castor oil penetrates, but it does not instruct. This distinction is critical. Many people confuse softness with strength. Aging skin may feel soft, but still lack integrity. True youthful skin is not just smooth, it is resilient, elastic, and dense. Those qualities come from collagen and elastin fibers that are properly organized and supported. After 50, your skin needs signals, not just lubrication. There's also the issue of inflammation. Chronic inflammation silently breaks down collagen faster than aging itself. While castor oil can help reduce localized inflammation by improving circulation, it does not neutralize oxidative stress at the cellular level. Without addressing oxidative damage, collagen breakdown continues even while you're moisturizing daily. This is why relying on castor oil alone leads to disappointment for many people. They expect regeneration, but receive maintenance. Maintenance is not bad, it's necessary, but it's not enough if your goal is to improve firmness, reduce visible aging, and strengthen connective tissue. Another factor most people overlook is skin communication. Aging cells become less responsive to generic stimuli. They require precise biochemical cues to activate repair pathways. Simply applying a thick oil does not provide those cues. This doesn't mean castor oil is ineffective. It means it is incomplete on its own, especially after 50. The mistake isn't using castor oil. The mistake is expecting it to do something it was never designed to do by itself. Your skin is intelligent, but it is conservative with its energy as you age. It won't build collagen unless it receives a clear message that repair is necessary and supported. Castor oil supports the environment, but it does not send the message. This is why pairing castor oil with a collagen-stimulating oil changes everything. When the skin receives both circulation support and cellular activation, collagen production becomes possible again. Without that activation, castor oil simply keeps the skin comfortable, not youthful, and comfort can be misleading. Smooth skin is not the same as strong skin. Hydrated skin is not the same as regenerated skin. After 50, these distinctions matter more than ever. So if you've been using castor oil faithfully and wondering why the results seem limited, understand this: you haven't failed. Your skin hasn't failed. You've simply been using a supportive tool without the activating component. Once you understand that collagen requires instruction, not just nourishment, your approach changes completely. Aging skin doesn't need more product, it needs smarter signals. After the age of 50, your skin no longer behaves the way it once did, and this is where many well-meaning routines stop working. The body is still intelligent, but it becomes more selective. Repair processes slow down. Signals that once triggered renewal now need amplification. This is especially true when it comes to collagen. Collagen is not simply lost with age. It becomes harder to produce. The cells responsible for making collagen, called fibroblasts, remain present, but they become less active. They require clearer instructions and stronger biochemical cues to turn on repair mode. Without those signals, collagen production remains minimal no matter how many creams or oils you apply. This is where rosehip seed oil becomes so important. Rosehip oil is not just another moisturizing oil, it is a biological messenger. It contains natural compounds that speak directly to aging skin cells in a language they still understand. One of the most important of these compounds is its natural form of vitamin A activity, which gently encourages cell turnover and collagen synthesis without the irritation associated with synthetic retinoids. Aging skin is fragile. Harsh products inflame it, thin it further, and ultimately accelerate collagen loss. Rosehip oil works differently. It supports renewal without aggression, which is exactly what mature skin requires. Rosehip oil is also rich in essential fatty acids, particularly linoleic and linoleic acids. These fats are critical for maintaining the integrity of cell membranes. When cell membranes are healthy, communication improves. When communication improves, fibroblasts receive the signal that repair is both needed and supported. This is not about forcing collagen production. It's just about inviting it. Another powerful aspect of rosehip oil is its antioxidant content. Oxidative stress is one of the fastest ways collagen breaks down. Free radicals damage collagen fibers before they can organize properly. Rosehip oil helps neutralize this damage, preserving existing collagen while encouraging new production. This is especially important after 50, when antioxidant defenses naturally decline. Inflammation quietly sabotages collagen every day. Even low-grade inflammation, unnoticed by most people, degrades skin structure over time. Rosehip oil helps calm this inflammatory process, creating an internal environment where collagen can survive long enough to strengthen tissue. Now here are systems where things get truly effective. When rosehip oil is used alone, it can stimulate collagen, but its penetration is limited. Aging skin often has a compromised barrier, making it harder for lightweight oils to reach the deeper dermal layers where fibroblasts reside. This is why pairing rosehip oil with castor oil is so powerful. Castor oil acts as the carrier. Rosehip oil becomes the signal. Castor oil improves blood flow, opens the tissue, and increases permeability. This allows rosehip oil to travel deeper, delivering its collagen-activating compounds exactly where they are needed. This synergy is what transforms surface care into structural support. Once fibroblasts receive both improved circulation and the proper biochemical message, they begin to behave differently. Over time, collagen fibers become more organized, thicker, and more resilient. Skin starts to feel denser, not just smoother. And this is the difference between temporary improvement and true regeneration. Rosehip oil also supports skin tone and texture by encouraging gentle cell turnover. Dead, damaged cells are replaced more efficiently, allowing healthier cells to dominate the surface. This improves brightness, reduces dullness, and enhances elasticity without peeling or sensitivity. Consistency matters here. Collagen responds slowly. This is not an overnight process. Aging skin requires patience and respect. When rosehip oil is used regularly in the correct combination, the skin gradually remembers how to repair itself. Another overlooked benefit is how rosehip oil supports microcirculation at the cellular level. Healthy microcirculation ensures oxygen and nutrients reach fibroblasts efficiently. Without oxygen, collagen synthesis cannot occur. Rosehip oil helps maintain this delicate balance. And remember, after 50, the goal is not perfection, the goal is function. Functional skin is resilient, it heals faster, it resists damage, it holds structure. These qualities come from collagen integrity, not surface shine. This is why rosehip oil is such a critical missing piece for mature skin. It does not mask aging, it works with your biology to slow it down naturally. When you give your skin the right signals, it responds. It may respond more slowly than it did in your youth, but it still responds. And that's just a message many people need to hear. Your skin is not too old to improve. It is simply waiting for the correct instruction. When rosehip oil delivers that instruction and castor oil ensures it reaches its destination, collagen production becomes possible again. Not forced, not rushed, but supported intelligently and naturally. When two powerful elements come together in the right way, the result is not just additive, it is transformative. That is exactly what happens when castor oil and rosehip seed oil are combined. Each oil has its own strengths, but when used together, they create a synergy that directly supports collagen restoration and aging skin. Castor oil prepares the tissue. Rosehip oil activates the cells. Individually, they help. Together, they change the trajectory of aging skin. Castor oil is dense, slow-moving, and deeply penetrating. It increases circulation, softens connective tissue, and enhances lymphatic flow. Think of it as opening the door. It relaxes the skin, improves nutrient delivery, and reduces stagnation that naturally develops with age. Without this preparation, deeper layers of skin remain sluggish and resistant to change. Rosehip oil, on the other hand, is light, active, and communicative. It carries biochemical signals that tell fibroblasts to repair, renew, and rebuild collagen, but without proper penetration, those signals often remain superficial. This is why combining them creates something special. The castor oil carries rosehip oil deeper into the dermis where collagen-producing cells live. Once there, rosehip oil sends the message that repair is possible and supported. The fibroblasts respond by slowly increasing collagen synthesis, improving fiber organization, and strengthening skin structure over time. This is not cosmetic camouflage. This is structural reinforcement. One of the most important benefits of this combination is improved elasticity. Collagen provides strength, but elastin provides flexibility. When collagen quality improves, elastin fibers function better. This results in skin that doesn't just look smoother, it moves differently, it rebounds, it resists sagging, it holds form. Many people chase elasticity with expensive procedures, not realizing that true elasticity begins with collagen integrity. This oil pairing supports that integrity naturally. Another key advantage is hydration that actually lasts. Many moisturizers sit on the surface, creating temporary softness. Castor oil penetrates, while rosehip oil balances lipid composition inside the skin. This improves water retention from within, meaning the skin stays hydrated even hours after application. Hydrated skin is not just comfortable, it is biologically more capable of producing collagen. Dry skin is stressed skin. Stressed skin does not repair efficiently. This combination also reduces the appearance of fine lines by improving dermal thickness. As collagen density increases, the skin becomes slightly fuller from underneath. Fine lines soften, not because they are hidden, but because the structure beneath them improves. This is why results from this method feel different. They don't wash off, they build. The synergy also helps normalize skin tone. Uneven tone often comes from micro damage and uneven cell turnover. Rosehip oil gently encourages renewal, while castor oil improves circulation. Together, they help bring oxygen and nutrients evenly across the skin, promoting uniform regeneration. Now let's talk about the role of massage, because the combination is not complete without it. When you massage these oils into the skin, you activate mechanoreceptors, tiny sensors in the skin that respond to pressure. These receptors stimulate blood flow and fibroblast activity. Massage turns a passive treatment into an active one. Slow, intentional massage increases the effectiveness of the oils dramatically. It's not about rubbing fast. It's about communicating with your tissue. This communication tells the skin, this area matters, repair here. Over time, repeated signals reinforce collagen production pathways. This is how consistency rewires aging tissue. Another overlooked benefit is lymphatic stimulation. Aging skin accumulates waste products that interfere with repair. Castor oil enhances lymphatic drainage, while massage physically moves stagnation out. When waste is removed, collagen building processes operate more efficiently. Think of it like clearing debris from a construction site before rebuilding. This combination also supports barrier repair. The skin barrier protects collagen from environmental damage. Rosehip oil strengthens this barrier by supplying essential lipids, while castor oil seals moisture in. A healthy barrier means less inflammation, less oxidative stress, and slower collagen breakdown. And that may be the most powerful effect of all, not just building collagen, but preserving what you already have. Collagen loss accelerates when protection fails. This pairing helps maintain protection. Now let's just address expectations realistically. This is not instant transformation. Collagen remodeling takes time. Most people notice subtle changes within 3-4 weeks, improved softness, glow and comfort. Structural improvements typically appear within 8-12 weeks with consistent use. This timeline is not slow. It is biological. The body does not rush regeneration. It prioritizes accuracy over speed. And that's a good thing, because collagen built slowly tends to last longer. This method is not about chasing youth. It is about restoring function. Function leads to appearance, not the other way around. When skin functions better, it naturally looks healthier, firmer, and more vibrant. That's the quiet truth behind sustainable anti-aging. So when you combine castor oil and rosehip oil, understand what you are doing. You are improving circulation, you are enhancing communication, you are reducing inflammation, you are strengthening structure. This is a multi-layered approach that respects how the body actually works. No harsh chemicals, no forced stimulation, just intelligent support. Your skin is not fragile, it is adaptive. And when given the right tools, it remembers how to rebuild. Knowing what to use is only part of the solution. How you use it and when makes all the difference, especially after the age of 50. Aging skin does not respond well to extremes. It responds to rhythm, consistency, and respect for the body's natural repair cycles. This is where most people unknowingly sabotage their results. Collagen regeneration follows a schedule, and that schedule is not random. The body repairs itself most efficiently at night. During sleep, blood flow shifts toward the skin, growth hormone increases, and cellular repair pathways activate. This is when fibroblasts are most receptive to collagen signaling. Applying supportive oils at night works with your biology, not against it. This is why timing matters. Using the oil blend in the morning may feel nice, but it does not deliver the same regenerative benefit. Night application allows the oils to remain on the skin longer, penetrate deeper, and interact with repair mechanisms while you rest. Now let's talk about frequency, because more is not better. Aging skin needs stimulation, but it also needs recovery time. Applying the castor oil and rosehip oil combination every single night can overwhelm the skin barrier, especially if your skin is sensitive. Overuse can lead to congestion or irritation, not because the oils are harmful, but because the skin hasn't had time to respond. The sweet spot for most people is 3 to 4 times per week. This allows the skin to receive a signal, process it, and then adapt. Collagen responds best to periodic stimulation followed by rest. This pattern mirrors how the body builds muscle, stress, recover, rebuild. Consistency over months is far more powerful than intensity over days. Now let's address quantity, because this is another common mistake. You do not need a thick layer of oil. Excess oil does not increase collagen production. In fact, too much oil can block pores and reduce absorption. What matters is contact and penetration, not saturation. A small amount properly applied is more effective than heavy application. Forming an oil blend between your palms before applying it increases absorption, warmth relaxes the skin, improves circulation, and allows the oils to spread evenly. This simple step dramatically improves effectiveness. Application should always be gentle. Aging skin bruises and inflames easily. Aggressive rubbing damages capillaries and increases inflammation, which destroys collagen. Slow, controlled movements signal safety and repair, not stress. Massage should feel calming, not stimulating. This calm state is important because stress hormones directly inhibit collagen synthesis. When the body perceives stress, it shifts resources away from repair. Gentle massage helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the state where healing occurs. Breathing slowly while applying the oils further enhances this effect. Now let's talk about patience. Collagen does not respond to impatience, it responds to repetition. Every application sends a small message. One message does not change much. Dozens of messages over time create adaptation. This is where many people quit too soon. They expect visible changes in days. When that doesn't happen, they assume the method doesn't work. But collagen remodeling takes weeks. Structural improvement takes months. This is not a flaw. It's how healthy tissue regenerates. Think long term. When collagen improves gradually, the results last longer and look more natural. Another critical factor is internal support. Topical care cannot override poor nutrition, dehydration, or chronic inflammation. If your body lacks protein, vitamin C, zinc, and healthy fats, collagen synthesis will be limited no matter what you apply externally. Hydration is non-negotiable. Collagen fibers require water to form properly. Dehydrated skin cannot organize collagen efficiently. Drinking enough water and maintaining electrolyte balance supports the work you're doing topically. Sleep also matters more than most people realize. One night of poor sleep increases cortisol. Cortisol breaks down collagen. Chronic sleep deprivation accelerates aging faster than almost anything else. Your nighttime oil routine works best when paired with quality sleep. This is why routines matter, not just products. Reducing sugar intake is another overlooked factor. Excess sugar binds to collagen through a process called glycation, making it stiff and brittle. You can stimulate collagen all you want, but if glycation remains high, results will be limited. Everything works together. Now let's address expectations realistically. This approach does not erase aging. It slows it, supports it, and improves function. The goal is not perfection, it's resilience. Skin that heals faster, resists damage, and maintains structure ages better. When collagen integrity improves, appearance follows naturally. Most people who use this method consistently notice improved texture and firmness within the first month. By the third month, skin often feels thicker, stronger, and more elastic. These changes are subtle but meaningful, and subtle changes accumulate. This is how intelligent aging works. You are not fighting time. You are cooperating with biology. And when you respect the body's rhythms, nighttime repair, periodic stimulation, gentle application, you get results that feel sustainable, not forced. The most powerful anti-aging strategy is not aggression, it is alignment. alignment with your body set's natural repair cycles, alignment with consistency over intensity, alignment with patience over urgency. When you apply this oil combination correctly, you're not just treating skin, you're reinforcing communication between cells, and that communication is what keeps collagen alive. Age does not eliminate the body's ability to heal. It simply demands a smarter approach. So once you understand that, aging becomes less about loss and more about maintenance done well.